I just got back from hunting figures. Shopping bags, pretty fine, bitches. Filters call, gotta pick up figures. Look at me, I'm a geek, tripping. Future waves, I will be copping. Come check me, you know I got it. Figure arts, Marvel Legends, dudes doing them reviews, fella. What's going on? It's your boy that was Dude, and you know I got it, so subscribe. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Custom Swaps and Works in Progress. And today we're going back, way back in time. And we're going to be taking a look at some of my first customs that I went back and touched up and fixed since I've gotten much better and through time at customizing. I decided to take a stab at some customs that I was kind of satisfied, but felt like I needed more work. And also a new custom that I worked on because I made that classic looking Namor. So I figured I'd turn that vision into something. And I think you guys might like it. I kind of like it, even though I like my first version better. But first up, I want you to guys take a look at my Omega Red custom. Ha ha ha! Omega Destroyer! So my initial custom, this is one of my first customs, you know. I tried to model him as much as possible to his Marvel Universe counterpart. That's how I wanted him to look like. I think that's how he should look like. I dremeled holes in his forearm for the tentacles. This is all radioactive, man. Again, the knee pads are from Toy Biz. The knees are from the Toy Biz Omega Red release. The head is from the Toy Biz. The shoulder pads and belt is from the Toy Biz figure also. The gloves are from, well, the forearm part of the glove is from Strife. I sculpted on some design to it to make it look pretty accurate. I sculpted on the back of the hand. That Omega sign on the fist is hand painted. Everything has been painted over. The belt was made to fit a Hyperion bug better. And my initial way I went with this figure when I first made it is I painted it ghost white instead of a regular white. And I liked it, but after a while looking at it and wanting to revisit this as I got better, I said maybe I should just go with his standard flat white. So that's what I did. I painted the arms white, the boots, the knee, the face. I went the white, the original white route. And then I repainted the same red that I had on it, the blood red. I went back on that. And then he's done. Like, he's back to, he's not, I'm very satisfied with it. I don't have to revisit it. Maybe a touch-up of paint. I don't know. But I'm real happy with it. I might sculpt on the knees. I want them to look a little bit more accurate. I dremeled too much off of them. I got Dremel happy when I made this one. That's why I was so excited. But I do like the way he came out. I'm very happy with it. His tentacles from Toy Biz fit perfect in those holes. And I'm like I said, I'm hyped. I'm really hyped. Another one I wanted to revisit, because I just felt like it was never really finished. I think it could have been much better. I'm still going to come back to it when I do. I want to try to get, I want to use a Dormammu belt for him. Oh man, it came off again. Shit. Anyway, sorry guys. But I had to revisit this guy. He is a favorite Wolverine villain of mine also. And he's not really done yet. I still have to touch him up some places, fix him up. But I had to come back and say to myself, you know, Abe, you're better at sculpting now. Before you just took a cop out. You just made it the way you could do it, and instead of going the more comic accurate route. And I came back and visited it, and I gotta say I'm very impressed with the way it came out. So, Silver Samurai. So initially I used the Baron Zemo belt. It came out pretty good, but it looked clunky. It looked funny because I had the sculpt over the belt to make it fit this Hyperion buck. This is a straight up Strife. This is all Strife. I took away the spikes, wherever he had spikes or whatever he had. And I just cut over it, sand it down to make it smooth and paint it. The head is actually a Radioactive Man head, and I sculpted the helmet on myself with epoxy. The helmet is more comic book accurate now. Before, it was just stylized. I stylized it to look like a Shogun helmet. I like the way it did come out, but again, I thought it was lazy of me. I didn't try to go the comic accurate way, and I think I did a damn good job. I gave him a Strife belt this time around, and I modeled it after his actual belt. But now that I know we're getting a Dormammu bath out of the Doctor Strange line, I want to get another Dormammu and get a hold of his belt. That belt is very accurate for Silver Samurai. It'll fit perfect, and I feel like he's more completed than anything because it looks just the way Silver Samurai's belt should. I gave him another samurai sword. He has the really, really, really big one. This is really long, but again, just now it just happened. This is the hole for it. Just came off the belt. I glued it, so it came off. So I'm kind of bummed, but I'll fix it. It's not a problem again, because like I said, I'm planning on getting another Dormammu so I could use that belt. So anyway, it's done. But for the most part, he's only missing some light paintwork. Like right here, if you can see it, I gotta paint. The red is sticking out. It's uneven. Yeah, you see it right there. So I gotta go silver right there. Boom, cover the rest of that. But then he's done. He's pretty much done. And I like the way he came out. Even though he's supposed to have like cloth bicep and shoulders, like, you know, he's supposed to have like a tunic on. I kind of like the way the robotic arms look, the Strife arms. This blade came from that blade that just fell. That came from a Rurouni Kenshin figure. I painted it red to look like the Muramasa blade. And that's it. And he's pretty much done. And lastly, what I did was I had a Vision, the Vision 3-pack from Target that came with Ultron and Hulk. And I wanted to buy another one because I wanted the feet to use for a custom Namor. And somebody had one on Facebook for a deal for $15. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to use mine because mine came beat up. Mine came broken out the pack, crumbled apart. And I'm going to make a Silver Surfer. So that's what I did. I had some Bucky Cap feet laying around, put them on after I took his out. Took it apart, sanded some of the joints down. And just did a nice polished silver and painted Norrin red. So this is all 3-pack Vision all the way. I would suggest if you're gonna do this yourself, try to sand down the ears on the Vision head. It'll look much better. I haven't did it yet. I'm thinking about doing it. Oh my god, I got scared. Oh man, Silver Siren. I'm gonna lay him down. I want to risk him breaking the helmet because that's all sculpt. That shit, if it falls on his head, it's a wrap. So this is all 3-pack Vision minus the feet. So if you want something a little bit more accurate, a little more circle-headed, I suggest you sand down the ears. He won't disappoint. And be careful, because this figure is very brittle. That's why they went with a soft plastic with Iceman. But I like the way he came out. I did a nice polished silver look. I might do some dry brushing with some light blue, like a crescent blue for detailing purposes, because, you know, he got that bluish tint to his silver. And this is from the Hasbro release Silver Surfer that has the big peg holes. So this is gonna be his also. I took the peg holes off, but yeah, that's what I did there. So if you guys follow me though, you already know that I did a Silver Surfer custom out of a Superior Spider-Man. I feel like he should be like that. I don't think he should be Diesel like this, but it's all preference. So that's why I went this route. I made another one out of preference because, you know, some artists drew him very Diesel, some artists drew him slim and linky. But again, I went with both routes because I said, you know what, it'll work either way. So that's it for this episode of Custom Swaps and Works in Progress. I really hope you enjoyed these 3. I'm very happy with them. Let me know what you think, guys, in the description comments below. Thank you for tuning in. I've been getting a lot of support lately. I'm trying to be as consistent as I can, but it's hard. Because you guys know I strictly do Marvel Legends. You know, I do a little bit here, I do a little bit there, but it's mainly Marvel Legends. I'll dabble into something else once in a blue, but it has to be something I really, really like. But I really appreciate your support. Thank you guys so much, man. I love you guys for that. And let's keep it happening. Let's keep making it happen on the Devil's Due channel. All right, guys. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you like these customs works. Let me know what you guys think. It's your boy Devil's Due, and I'm out.